I always knew. I don't know. What is it?
So whenever you're ready, go.
So hopes and fears. My hopes. My hope for this trip is to understand. Okay, let's start again.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the camera rolling, so just whenever you're ready.
Okay. So my hopes for this mission was. Oh shoot.
It's okay.
So my hopes, well, I always knew that short-term missions was something I really wanted to do, and ever since Urbana, I wanted to keep that promise with God. So yeah, just in everyday life, He kept on showing me the things that are in my life, even though most of the time I'm just concerned about my happiness and my future. Other places in the world don't really allow those luxuries. And yeah, in those places where God may not be really there. Oh, okay, sorry, forget that. Okay. Yeah, so in Canada, where these are the only important things in my life, it just really showed how immature my understanding of what God's love really is. And therefore, my hopes for this mission trip is to really experience what God's love is truly like wherever we are in the world, whether it's Canada or Bangladesh. And yeah, I just want to grasp a more accurate picture of what Jesus' love for His people are, and I want to be able to grow and nurture a heart that's more like Jesus ultimately, and learn more about cultural reconciliation. Yeah, that's it for the hopes part. Now I do fears.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you?
Yeah,
I didn't
sure.
read that part yet.
Okay.
Okay. So, my fears for this trip, one of them is. Okay, wait a second. One of my fears in this trip is I'm afraid of what the situational forces can sort of impact on me and my goals for this trip, including the teens. I feel like most of the times human beings were so conditional, and our personalities or our behaviors are so much dependent upon the situations in which we are living in. And that's one of the main fears in my life and with this missions, is that I'm afraid that I'll be a different person, or I may be a target of that, and yeah, where I might be confident in Canada, I might be really cowardly in Bangladesh. And that's one of my greatest fears, that yeah, I might be a failure there. And yeah, but what makes this picture really hopeful is that God is never changing, and wherever He is, or no matter where I am, He's always going to be the same, and because He's everlasting and never changing. So I only pray that will have that strength and courage to continuously follow Him, and have the courage to just hold His hand and trust Him fully. Yep, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Casey. Okay. So one of my fears for this trip is that I'm kind of afraid of the situations that will be. So looking.